What's up everybody, I'm Chase with Cutlery Corner, and in today's video we're going to be showcasing 5 different blade styles. We're going to have the clip point blade, spay blade, a drop point, coping blade, as well as the sheep's foot. So we're going to start with the clip point blade, very popular among hunters for many years now. And there's a few key things about it that I want to tell you. One is that it has a very sharp point, excellent for piercing the hide of an animal before you start your skinning. But what's also great about it is there's still a whole lot of belly left in the blade to do any sort of dressing or processing tasks. But if you're a person like me who doesn't really do any hunting or skinning, what I like to use this for is just a general all-purpose knife. I mean, you can use this in the kitchen. It has a great divot down here so you can get some detailed cuts on your vegetables or your meats, or just use it to open packages. Perfect everyday carry blade style. I'd highly recommend the clip point blade, perfect for any sort of task. Next up, we have the Spay Blade, which was most commonly used by and really designed for farmers to castrate their cattle. The reason being is that the tip is blunted, so whenever they were trying to make those detailed cuts, they wouldn't pierce the animal while doing so. Today, it's most commonly used for everyday utility tasks, opening packages, cutting string, but something I would use it for, with that blunted tip, you could score your bread before you bake it. You could use it to perforate pieces of cloth or paper. Just an amazing blade style, the Sheetfoot Blade. So the Spade Blade is most commonly featured on the trapper pattern, that as well as the clip point blade. Today's trapper that we're featuring with these blade styles is going to be the Hen and Rooster Stag Trapper, a great pocket addition for any farmer or craftsman. Next up, we have the drop point blade. Excellent blade style to be used in any sort of camping or outdoor survival situation. And there's a few very good things about having this blade style in your toolkit. One being, you're going to have a great point on the blade. You're going to have a lot of belly for when skinning. As you reach the point during your slicing, it's going to dissipate a lot of energy, allowing you to make a precise cut. It's a great blade style, and today's knife that we're featuring it on is going to be the Case Sodbuster, one of Case's most popular patterns. And the best thing about it is that you can get a lot of purchase on the top half of the knife with your finger, allowing for precise and detailed cuts. Perfect for anyone working with natural or rough materials, the drop point blade. Next up, we're going to be showcasing the Sheetfoot Blade. Now, in days gone by, this was most commonly used by farmers to carve out their sheep's hooves as they grew older. Today, it's most commonly used in any sort of survival situation or by medical personnel, because if you can imagine a paramedic trying to cut someone's seatbelt off while rescuing them from a car, it has that blunted tip, so they're not going to be piercing skin when they're trying to do so. It's also good for cutting any sort of medical tape or gauze without causing further injury. Now, on the other side of this knife, we have the coping blade, which is very similar to a sheepfoot but with an angled point, as you can see here. Now, what's great about this is it's very well used in tight spaces or to make detailed cuts or curved cuts, and it's similar to a coping saw but just without the teeth, and it's a favorite of many carpenters and electricians. So the most common frame you'll find both of these blade styles on is going to be the Congress. Today's knife we're featuring both these on is going to be the Red Jigbone Hen and Rooster Congress. And the great thing about having both these blades on one knife is that you have a knife intended for safety when making detailed cuts, and you have one that's going to be very well used in a few different trades. Excellent blade styles. We have the coping blade as well as the sheep's foot on the Hen and Rooster Congress. So today we showed you a few different blade styles. There are still so many out there that people can use for many different applications. I hope you found one that you like today, and you can find all of these and much more on cutlerycorner.net, but also don't forget to check out our Facebook and our YouTube, and I'll see you guys next time.